Hey guys, how y'all doing out there? Listen, I just wanted to check in real fast. I'm headed to another facility to do some groups. But prior to leaving, I had a conversation with a young one, and I listened to this young one sound so defeated about the things or his behavior that obviously was pressing to others. And for example, this particular young one that I was talking to shared, he was like, I'm talkative and I have a lot of energy, and I'm constantly getting into trouble for that. And as I listened to him, my heart kind of broke a little, and so I began to talk with him because I did not want him to leave my presence with that type of defeat feeling. I've been defeated before in the past, so I know how that feels. And I wanted to share with you guys. So if you have, and this is not just for young children, but it's more prevalent in young children. But if you have young children or young adults or adults themselves, and their behavior is something that constantly gets them in trouble and gets them into the trouble zone, right? Or constantly brings about negative attention because they may not be doing something properly. Listen, I told this young one that his talkative behavior and his hyper behavior was absolutely beautiful. It was art. And he looked at me like, what? What are you talking about? But I just got in trouble the other day. And I had to explain to him, no. These traits that you carry are amazing. They're just misplaced. So what do I mean by that? What I'm saying is, stop telling these babies that you talk too much. Stop telling these babies that, you need to learn how to be still. Stop telling them that without explaining to them further, because that alone defeats them. That alone tells them that they're just not good enough. Then they start comparing themselves. You know what I'm talking about, because as adults, we would find ourselves comparing ourselves to others. Stop telling these children that. What I strongly advise you to do is, if there's a child who is extremely talkative and it disrupts your classroom or it disrupts, wherever you are, and they are extremely hyper and it disrupts the flow of a family activity because he or she is having difficulty sitting still, I strongly advise you to sit them aside away from others and tell them, I noticed that you are extremely talkative, and I think that's absolutely beautiful. I noticed that you are extremely hyper, and it's absolutely amazing. I want you to take these beautiful individual talents or take this beautiful individual trait that you have, and I want to teach you when to be hyper and talkative and when not to be, because this beautiful gift shouldn't be displayed in every situation. Do you see what I just did? I did not make them feel like their talkative behavior and their hyperactivity behavior is a bad thing, okay? I made them feel like it was an individual thing, and wow, what a gift to have this behavior. But I wanted to make sure that they understood that the gift was so beautiful, and it is, because in the right place, you need to be talkative. In the right place, you need that energy. So what we need to do is now we just want to shift the narrative a little bit. If you notice, I've been on this narrative thing for quite some time. We want to shift the narrative enough to where they are excited that they have these gifts, but we want to teach them how and when to use the gifts. I hope this makes sense to you guys. It's not enough for you just to tell a child that you are talkative or you talk too much. But it's important to tell them how beautiful that gift is, and that gift shouldn't be displayed in every area. That gift has its place. Teach them that. I guarantee you will see a different child. Okay? All right. So my I Choose Shakers and Movers, I hope this helped. Getting ready to jump out because I'm arriving to my next area. You know what we do around these parts, right? Of course you do. We stay free.